Holy crap, boys, girls, in-betweeners, we are back with part 12 of Metal Gear Rising. I am joined by Nearman and this very dead-looking dog. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright, and why is our robot dog dead?
Our robot dog is so dead and he was killed by ghosts.
Nanomachine ghosts?
Too late, Raiden, now die!
Gotham is yours, Raiden. Do as you please.
We give it back to you, the people of Gotham.
Sorry, just kind of any crumbling floor like that out of nowhere just makes me think of that stadium scene.
Yeah, and it is very similar to that. It's also kind of similar to the whole, like, armoring bit as well, which is kind of what I assume is the only explanation for this, is that we have a giant spider attack coming out from underground, so I can only assume there was some kind of, like, big-ass, underbound laboratory robot building place thing.
Why do they have a giant mechanical spider robot?
I can just imagine some scientists going, holy crap, we made this entire underground facility building giant spider robots, but we forgot to make a door!
Destroy the ground!
I want you to bear witness here to what's going to be the greatest character you're ever going to see in a video game. This is the ultimate American. I can only see this as the greatest living American we will ever see in our entire lives.
Yeah, but is he the President of the United States?
He is like the super most Republican senator in the whole world. No, but he's some kind of super powerful, I don't know, political guy. I can only assume, as I said, I mean, I'm not American, but this guy just seems incredibly Republican to me.
Yeah, all politicians are really the same once you get down to it.
True. But this guy, it's like, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I honestly, just to God, I love the hell out of this character, and oh my god, take me to Reddit! Holy shit, bring up NeoGAF!
Meanwhile, at Fox News, everything A-OK, no cause for alarm.
Look what they're saying. And already they're calling for blood.
Does anyone even still use the term Axis of Evil anymore? Haven't heard that.
I think they were just trying to make a very, very, very obvious comparison.
A few dozen soldiers is trash, but nothing to start a major war over.
That's just a spark, son.
Yes, let's all talk politics. While I have this giant spider attack just waiting in the wings. Haha!
Patriots, they knew war was good for the economy. 4 years later, their legacy lingers on. The memes.
The lolcats.
Nationalism.
So many opportunities for jokes. Can't decide on one.
Those with no faith. Without
Can't fit them all in at once. This video would be 12
The
hours
internet
long.
can't fit the entire internet on here.
you're number one. Then the only value is dollar value. The economy.
It's like, someone quick, warm up keyboard cat.
To keep it humming along. Even war. Especially.
Me, keyboard cat. We need Trollface. We need them all.
Double rainbow across the sky.
Filter and foster their memes any longer.
That's right. We need to replace the head of the spider attack with Grumpy Cat.
American man, woman, and child. We're all sons of a patriot.
This guy loves his job entirely too much.
We just need something.
But that always makes the best villains when they load their job entirely
That's
too
what I'm
much.
saying. This guy is the greatest end boss of any game you'll ever see in your entire life. I am doing you such a service right now.
And the military costs? Wasting billions is going to help the economy?
DMCs, arms manufacturers, job creators, Jack. All those workers spending money, paying taxes. Trust me, a little war can work wonders.
So grease the gears with some
Yes.
blood.
All that innocent blood that I've been killing so far.
Relax, Jack.
I'm going to talk like I'm on the moral high ground during this.
Kill civilians.
didn't you just have an episode earlier in this game where you were like guilt-ridden about the people you'd been killing and how they were dragged into the situation?
Of course, that would have to include you.
I mean, it's just very hypocritical of him in the long run.
Complicating the message.
Smoking is bad, kids.
And of course, Mr. Politician guy can control the giant robot by himself.
Yeah, it's actually powered by a power glove. That's how you steal the whole thing.
Yeah. Must have played a lot of robotic simulators as a kid.
I played a few. I'm trying to think of, I forget. I played Robot Simulators, damn it, I can do this. It's got 2 joysticks, I can figure that shit out.
I've seen Wild Wild West, I know how to handle this.
Exactly, they had it back then. Okay, and I want to do a quick apology here as well. There are some people in the comments earlier who gave me tips for how to do some of the final bosses that I hadn't done yet with strategies I hadn't really thought of, and it was 2 AM and I just completely forgot what they were. So if you see me not using your strategies, it was not because I'm ignoring you, it's just because I'm an asshole who's really tired.
Yeah. This is all too giant for its own good.
Giant robot tank employs only giant swords.
This whole game is just a giant love song to swords. It kind of makes you remember that there's a reason we went to guns for...
Spoken like a true American, son.
I mean, swords are cool and all, but they're highly impractical in the combat in the grand scheme of things.
Don't backtrack.
Maybe.
I do love how Ryan's first reaction is like, giant spider tank, might fight it with my sword.
Yeah. Just makes me wonder why you can't slice it from the get-go. You have to go into the special mode to do it all.
Drama? Nano machines? You can't get too excited during the section. You can actually fall off his leg if you're not careful running up there.
So it's not Mario Galaxy themed.
And this game does have quick time events, but they're done in a fashion which A, feels natural, and B, is very forgiving. Like, they give you a few seconds to do the input. It's not like, do it right now, you will die.
Yeah, we can all thank God of War for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I played a little bit of God of War 2 and a little bit of God of War 3, but probably no more than about 3 or 4 hours in total.
They're good, but repetitive. They're kind of basically beat-em-up versions of this kind of style of game.
Yeah. Now, this section in here, you don't actually get to fight the geckos at all. You just have to run around and let the big laser death things destroy them.
So why had them at all?
I don't know, bad planning on the villain's part?
So many wasted
That's not how you fight the
geckos.
geckos. 200 geckos died making this game. Fear the wrath of the USA, motherfucker.
USA, USA.
It's just like this ode to like this ultra nationalism. I love it.
Still not as nationalistic as Metal Wolf Panic, or whatever that game is called.
I don't think I actually played that one.
It's a Japan-only Xbox 360 game. Basically, you play as the United States president, and you file a giant mech saving the world.
Oh no, I take it back. Yeah, I have seen videos of it. Yeah, that looks amazing.
Yeah, that is the most patriotic game of all time.
Absolutely, no question. And it's followed shortly by Pepsi Man. I think that's the second most patriotic game.
Yeah, most likely.
So as you can all see, I'm terrible at avoiding giant lasers. Just awful.
They're pretty telegraphed.
They are too. That's the thing, is that like I was just, again, as knows, I was actually recording this section of the game separately to the last one, which I did at 2 AM. I did this one at 4 AM.
Joy.
I was gonna say my reasoning skills for avoiding giant lasers are not on par at 4 AM, I have to say.
Yeah, it happens. We all have our moments where we can't sleep, so we figure you might as well try to do something somewhat productive by recording video game footage for the internet.
Exactly. I like the cut of your jib, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that phrase means either.
I like to do that. It's like, yeah, like, what does all your ducks in a row mean? I mean, I know what it means, but what is the good of getting several ducks in a row?
I have no idea.
These are the questions that we ask ourselves while we cut up giant robot spider tanks.
The most important of questions.
Yes, now, if you thought it was improbable earlier when he lifted a giant ray, you're probably going to have problems here.
Oh, don't tell me we actually use it as a giant katana.
You have answered your own question, sir.
So we totally are.
Yes, we totally are. Because Japan, that's why.
Multi-track drifting.
The funny part, I totally know which picture that is you're talking about. Hacha! I am Xing as hard as I can here.
Swing.
Yes! This is, I know you can't see it because you're not playing this game, but it's tremendously satisfying doing this part.
I imagine it would be.
Die, you shitty Shagahad ripoff!
So do you have to do a certain amount of damage while in the slow-mo period, or...?
No, as you see right there, it just stops cutting it after a while, which is the point you just have to let go.
Oh, okay. And you still got a B-rig.
Yeah, which wasn't too bad, I suppose. Just the fucking Emperor steps out of there. Darth Vader walks out.
Slippery little bastard.
Good.
I don't have time.
This isn't even my final
Wait.
form.
Be kidding me.
Wait, Mr. Senator is a, cyborg?
He's got nano machines, son. The funny part is that Raiden says there, he's like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm pretty sure that's the reaction of every single person who played this game at that time.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Let's go. The hell are you thinking?
I want to say something here, but this is just too beautiful. It's...
College ball. That's a cushy Ivy League school.
I see too that you two have been rendered speechless by this.
Try University of Texas.
It's a bulky politician fighting Raiden.
I'm not one of those beltways. I could break the president in two.
With my bare hands! It's glorious!
Don't fuck with this, Senator.
Now are you beginning to see when I said that this is the greatest character ever made?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why don't you stick around and find out?
So I take it he's our final boss.
Yes, he is. The final boss of this game is actually a politician, and I say that with full sincerity. What I was saying there is that one of the character designers at Platinum has a thing for characters wearing glasses, which is how Bayonetta has that particular fetish, and I just kind of noticed that this guy has the same glasses that Bayonetta wears.
Kinky, I guess?
Well, when you think about the fact that Bayonetta is caricature, obviously, of feminine sexuality, this guy is obviously a masculine caricature.
Yeah, I can see that. And before anyone gets on that train, Bayonetta was designed by a woman, so there.
Oh, there you go. In any case, that's going to do it for this part of Metal Gear Rising. When we return, we will find out if Raiden survives the President's or Senator's terrible onslaught.